Hello, welcome. Let's go ahead and jump into the problem. A company charges an initial fee plus an hourly rate to rent scooters. This table shows the total cost to rent a scooter for different amounts of time. So we have a table that has hours 3, 5, 7 and total cost 25, 35, 45. What is the hourly rate in dollars that the company charges to rent a scooter? So a good strategy here is to always reread the problem and maybe try to identify important words that we may recognize. A company charges an initial fee. What does the word initial represent? Here, initial is going to represent our y-intercept, the starting amount. Okay, so we know that initial fee is talking about the y-intercept plus an hourly rate. What does the word rate tell us? In this problem, rate is going to represent the slope. We know we're working with a linear function that has a y-intercept and it has a slope because the rate is hourly, so it's not changing. The slope is constant per hour. So remember that slope is also the change in y over the change in x. That's how we find slope using a table. So let's go ahead and read the question. What is the hourly rate? So in this problem, even though they talk about the y-intercept, they talk about the slope, what we're looking for is the rate, the slope. So let's go ahead and find the rate. We're going to find the change in y. The total cost is our y, and the hours is our x. So let's go ahead and find the change in y. From 25 to 30, that's plus 10. We went up 10 points. So the change in y, and if we recall, this little triangle represents the change in y, is 10. Now I'm going to do the other side. From 3 to 5, that's plus 2. So the change in x is 2. So now that we found our slope, let's put some context into this. The 10 represents the total cost. So when I put a 10 here, I'm really talking about $10. I'm going to write it like this. $10. And when I find the change in x, that's 2 hours. So in other words, how much are they charging me? They're charging me $10 per every 2 hours because that's what the slope gave us for 2 hours. However, this is the hourly rate. We want 1 hour. So if I were to simplify that, 10 divided by 2, that would give me 5 over 1. So if I were to simplify it, that's really $5 per hour. So what is the hourly charge? $5. You would only type in 5. You do not type in the money symbol, and you do not need to put the decimals. You could write 5.00, but it's not necessary. So either one of those would work.